Dude, move.
No, you.
No, I was on here first.
No, you were. I was on here first.
No,
you move.
dude.
Fine, I'll just go the other way.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Hey, you boys, stop fighting. I'm trying to sleep.
Gray, you woke up Dad. Now he's gonna ground you.
No, it's gonna ground you.
You're so grounded. He's probably on his way over here right now to ground you.
You are so grounded.
You're super grounded.
It's time to meet another pet owner, and we've got Paige and her rat, Diamond.
Paige, seriously, rats? What made you want to get rats?
First I wanted a hamster, but then I saw that rats were really good creatures. You could train them loads of tricks.
That makes sense.
Is this the only rat you have, or do you have more rats at home?
I have 2 more rats at home, Salt, and the other one, Splinter.
And what's this little girl's name here?
That one's Diamond.
Diamond.
Why is she called Diamond?
Because she's like a white mark and shaped like a diamond, kind of.
Oh.
Smart. I like that.
Paige, what does Diamond like to eat?
She likes breadsticks and she likes peanut butter.
Oh, I love breadsticks and I love peanut butter. Oh, she beautiful. Hello, gorgeous girl.
Oh my goodness, you are so confident with rats.
Rats are really smart, aren't they, Paige?
Yeah.
They can do really cool things. They're very, very clever.
I'll try to hold her. There we go. Oh, look, Diamond.
2 best friends.
2 best friends in the room.
Yeah, you're so good.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's it. That's it. Oh, I did it.
Well done.
I did it.
Well done.
Did you see that? I did it. High five. I did. I'm so proud of myself. Thanks, Diamond.
Have you found him yet?
No, I haven't found him yet. Okay, we've been out here for like an hour.
All right, well, just keep looking. He'll turn up eventually.
We were playing hide and go seek outside. But I've been inside the whole time.
He gotta be around there somewhere.
Yeah, well, he's not, so he's probably inside or
He
something.
can't be inside. That's against the rules.
The next pet owners we're meeting in Dublin are Shauna and Isabel and their corn snake, Marshmallow.
And what made you want to have a snake, Isabel?
Because I like snakes.
Where do you keep Marshmallow at home?
So like a large reptile tank called a vivarium, and then it's heated to be the right temperature.
And do they sleep at night?
They do, yes.
Oh. Are we allowed to touch them?
Yeah, sure, of course. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, oh my God. Oh no.
It's fine.
It's fine.
There you go. Oh, I don't know about the face. Hey, Marshmallow. Hello.
I can't breathe.
I don't like the unknown when it goes up.
That's his favourite hiding place to go up your sleeve.
Is it?
That's what he loves to do, so I think he likes you.
How do you hold his head?
Just like this. So you just want him to feel safe. He's probably going to go into my sleeve soon.
So, Isabel, how often does Marshmallow eat?
Once a week, because it takes long for him to digest his foods.
And what does he eat?
A mouse.
A mouse?
Yeah.
How does that tiny little face eat a mouse?
So he would open his jaws up really wide, like a big yawn, and then he'd be able to consume the mouse.
Can you see the mouse go through its body when it eats it?
Today you can't. He got fed on Sunday last. So because they don't chew their food, the food goes down in one whole piece.
Do snakes pee and poo?
Yeah.
So they pee and poo from an area called their vent, and it's just before the end of their tail. And that's like a little snake bum.
I never knew a snake had a vent. It's a really polite name, isn't it? Vent. I just pass some wind from my vent.
So what size will Marshmallow grow to then?
He's pretty much now fully grown.
Okay.
3 to 4 foot for a male and 4 or 5 foot for a female.
Is it true that snakes don't have eyelids?
Have you ever seen Marshmallow blink?
No.
No.
Why is he sticking out his tongue like that?
So that's how he's feeling around to see where he is, if there's a mouse to eat. It's their way of knowing what's going on in their environment.
In the wild, corn snakes live in the USA, and they are called corn snakes because they are regularly found around corn barns, where they feed on mice, rats, and other small rodents. But they aren't fussy eaters and also eat birds, amphibians, and other reptiles. Corn snakes aren't venomous. They kill their prey by constricting. They mostly live on the ground, but they can climb too. Corn snakes can live to be up to 15 years old, but a white palmetto corn snake like Marshmallow probably wouldn't survive for too long in the wild. because he would easily be spotted by a predator and become someone else's dinner.
Well, thank you guys so much for bringing in Marshmallow to see us. I mean, I never thought I would say this, but I actually like Marshmallow.
One more squeeze, one more kiss. Come here to me, Marshmallow.
Yes.
Come here, Marshmallow.
Oh, wow.
Right. Lara, tell me, what do we have right here?
They are Irish black bees.
And are they your pets?
Yes.
And how did you manage that?
We set like a hive out and then they just went in pits.
Ah, and how do you take care of them? Because they sound like they could be a lot of work.
No, they're not that much work. We just let them do what they do.
Do you eat their honey?
Yes, but we only collect it at the end of August because we leave it for them to eat it over winter.
To make honey, bees collect nectar from flowers, which they store in their honey stomach. Back at the hive, they regurgitate the nectar into the other worker bees' mouths. Ugh. There are thousands of female worker bees in an active hive. Enzymes from the bees' mouths transform the nectar into honey and make it less runny before they seal it up in the honeycomb cells.
And how do you get their honey out?
We use this thing called the smoker, which we put loads of smoke in and then we open the box. So then we take the hive out, we put it in our extractor and all the honey flings to the side and it drops the bottom. Just like this honey.
Yay! You want me to taste it now, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's really good honey. Why are bees the most perfect pet ever?
Because you don't have to look after them that much and they're very good for the environment also because they're pollinators, so they pollinate all the plants.
Lara, I do agree with you. I do think bees are one of my favourite pets, but I better go check on Adam and see how he's getting on. It's nice to meet you and your bees.
Bye.
Bye. Peggy, I must just say, I'm a massive fan of your work. I mean, I'm starstruck, like you don't believe it, like...
Peggy can't talk, so we can do the talking.
Could you like...
Chickens can't talk.
And chickens can't talk, don't I?
What do chickens do? You go...
Well, Brendan, could you tell me a bit about Peggy, please?
When I was young with my grandmother, she always had a chicken called Peggy, so something I've always wanted was to have my own hen called Peggy, which came about a few years ago.
And is Peggy your favourite, Hazel?
Yeah,
And why is that?
because she lays beautiful eggs for me every day.
Every day. And do you like eggs?
Yeah.
Can we talk about you guys going absolutely viral on social media? How did that happen?
A couple of 100 million people, I think, have viewed Peggy across social media. We've done something kind of unique, as in set up a load of shapes and words using chicken feed. Say, put them in the outline of a heart, and all the chickens will go to this shape. And this drew a lot of attention on social media.
And what do you and Peggy like to do together?
We like to run around.
Run around?
Go for walks on the beach, don't we?
Yeah.
Now, we've got a few funny looks walking on the beach with a chicken now, but
How do you take a chicken for a walk?
basically like a dog, she'll follow us wherever she goes. What does she like on the beach?
Shells.
Shells. She loves the shells because shells are very good for chickens.
Are they?
Full of calcium,
I was just
yeah.
going to ask, what do they eat?
They eat that.
They eat pellets and eat bugs and seeds, and chicken will basically eat anything. And chicken actually likes to eat meat as well, which a lot of people wouldn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they will eat all sorts of meat too.
And what makes a chicken the best pet ever?
People find it maybe unusual to have a pet chicken. I wouldn't at all. A chicken will make you food, and you have your own pet as well, so you're kind of the best of both worlds.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me, both Brendan and Hazel. But Peggy, thank you so much for being here. You're an absolute legend. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh yeah, that's true. She can't talk back to me.
Well, do you have any ideas which power couple own this gorgeous puppy? We'll give you a few more clues to help you find out. One of his owners is the author of The Danger Gang and The Creakers, and he can hold a tune too. And his other owner was the Queen of the Castle in I'm a Celebrity, and she's an author, actor and singer, making this couple pretty McFly. Have you got it? This is Dennis. He's a golden retriever and he belongs to Giovanna and Tom Fletcher. Dennis, this segment is obviously all about you.
Well, that's it for Dublin, and although it's been quite wet, I've had a brilliant time meeting all the wonderful pets and people here.
Yeah, they've been fantastic. Who's been your favourite?
Well, now that I've seen them all, I think I have a little soft spot for Marshmallow.
Marshmallow was cute, but they take a lot of looking after. Kind of like the other pets and animals that we've seen.
Yes, that's why it's super important to do your research and make sure that you can give your pet the best possible life before making any decisions.
Because having an animal is a massive commitment. Right, it's time for us to hit the road to see what other pets and animals are waiting for us at our next stop.
Next time, we're in Tipperary with a stinky turtle, a pony, a caiman lizard.
Oh, and don't forget the dancing dogs. And I have to face my biggest fear, a goat.
Don't forget to share your own pet stories using the hashtags on the screen.
Come on, Demi, let's hit it.
Bye!